Hey everyone, it's Nick from It Tastes Different, and I wanted to come back with another Pantheon video and show you some of the crafting options. This may or may not be important to you, or you may already know about these, but I'm just going to focus on armor crafting and weapon crafting today. So, out in the world, there are these ore deposits. Azurite is the first one that you'll come across. And you'll want to mine these so that way you get the ore, the raw ore that you need. So we have our chunk of azurite ore. Now we're going to go back to Dimith. As I'm going to show you here in Dimith, how to craft these things, how to smelt your ore and craft your items. So it's a very easy process. Now I have some stuff in the bank. Let me just stop off at the bank real quick. Alright, once you get your azurite ore, you're going to come in here, you're gonna, no matter what town you're in, there's gonna be a smelter. You're gonna go up to the smelter. You have your ore smelting basics, which are going to be able to smelt the azurite ore that you've got. That's going to create lumps of azurite as well as some other things. For example, silver nuggets, your smelting ability is going to go up in level. This is also where you can craft different things like the azurite or Asherium bars, bronze bars, copper ingots, things like that. So if you're starting out, you're going to be able to smelt these, the chunks of azurite ore, and the Asherium refining to make the bars. So, later on, I believe, level 18, I think, you can start doing, let's check here real quick. 18. So, rank 18, when you get your smelting up to 18, you can then, purchase this from the armor or weapon vendor and start making 5 at a time, which is really helpful. So once you've made your bars, you also want to go over to your weaponsmith or armorsmith, depending on which one you're doing. If you're doing both of these, and you're going to want to buy components, right? So when you're crafting in this game, it's not that you're crafting the item, let's say like a pair of pants. You are, but what you're basically doing is crafting the parts for the pants and then crafting the pants out of those parts. Same thing with a sword. Like, for example, you're getting the hilt and the blade, putting them together and making the sword, right? So, for example, let's say we want to create, I don't know. Let's go ahead and keep with the pants. We want to create the crude splintered leggings. So, in order to create the crude splintered leggings, we need to create a Novus splintered leggings basis. So, here's that. Now this requires Ashram plate and tattered leather panels. Luckily there's a search bar. So, we need to craft a couple of these. You probably need a few of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and craft a couple of these. Okay? And then, we also need the tanned leather panels. Now the tanned leather panels, sometimes you'll need, leather or cotton or whatever. There's always going to be a supplier around that you can buy these items from. I don't have the money for that because I don't have any money on me. Luckily, there's a bank right here. Not the horse. This lady. And let's just grab some money. I usually deposit my money, so I never have it on me. So, just remember to make sure you read, because there's the tattered leather strips, and then there's the panels, right? So you want to make sure you purchase the right thing. Now, if you have a leather worker or a friend who's a leather worker, they could probably make those for you, but For us, we don't have that profession, so we're gonna have to just buy those things. So now we can build the bases. Alright? So now that we have the bases, that's still not everything we need. We also need the novice reinforcements and the Asherium rivets. So, let's get the rivets. Now, again, all of these, you can see this one creates 3 rivets. Again, all of these, the schematics I've bought from the vendors, the weapon or armor smithing vendor, depending on what I'm crafting. So just remember that you need to purchase those schematics if you want to create them. Now, the next thing is the novice reinforcements. Or novice, however you want to say it. And I hate the fact that the name on there is not the same as the name here. So that requires 1 plate, which we don't have any more plates. We use them all, but we have enough. We don't have enough. It's alright. We can make another piece of another bar, say. Now we have enough, so we can go back over here. We need the plate. There we go. Now we can make the armor reinforcement. Okay, now that we made the armor reinforcement, now we can craft the pants, right? So there we go. We have just made ourselves a pair of pants. Now these pants, you know, armor-wise, these are better than what I'm wearing, but I want these for the stat bonuses. And I found these somewhere, I don't know. But anyway, the same principle happens whenever you're trying to craft weapons as well as armor. You're just putting the pieces together. You know, if you're wanting to build a weapon, let's say you're doing weaponsmithing and you want to craft the axe, you can see it takes the axe blade, which is right here, and then a small weapon haft, which I also have somewhere in here. Yeah, right here. So I think it's the simple. So that's how you create those items. The one last thing I wanted to show was in the town of Dimith, there is a vendor back here in the back. So towards the back of the town, and this building right here, there are the Raven Trading Company. These sell parts for creating schematics for item pieces that have stat bonuses. So all those magic infused or those infusements that you see out there, agility, prowess, things like that, that you get from mining and various other things. This is where you'll find the schematics for those various things. Leather, bows and things, that's weapons, and I think this guy has armor, yeah. But in order to find this, now these are the pieces to put those together, but to find the actual item for, you know, creating said pieces into an actual item that you can wear, you have to find that out in the world. As of right now, I have not found any merchant that sells those particular items. So the only way I found them, which I have crafted those before, is just out in the world where I found schematics in treasure chests and various things. But I just wanted to show that off. Hopefully that was informative to you, you know, and I'll try to cover some of the other professions as well. But thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you're not already. Bell notification. Like the video. Thanks for watching, everyone.